Local color is the actual color of the object that you're trying to render. And then the lighter version and the darker version can be created by using the colors next to them on the color wheel. So red, the lighter version of red would be orange, the darker version of red would be violet. And we go through all of the different colors and how to create the lighter version and darker version without using a lot of gray tones. And so it's really, really effective. Here's your color wheel, and this is basically your 6 basic colors, and you can see that right across from each color there's a direct opposite. Those are your complementary colors, and when you mix complementary colors together you're going to get kind of a gray tone. So you're going to be creating 6 of these based on the local colors. This one would be the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and violet. This one is with kind of blue tones and this one's with the red tones. So here's an example of the value gradation with pencil, with color pencil. I only did yellow, orange, and I started to do red. So you'll have several pages of these because you're going to want to see all of the different pencils that you have, the color pencils, and what sort of tones you can get with them. And this is to help you, once you have these done, you can refer back to them while you're trying to actually render an object or do a vignette of a room, and you'll kind of say, okay, I kind of want a tone like this. I'm going to use something here. So this one started out with yellow, and all I did was I went on here as hard as I could. I pressed really hard until it was pretty solid. And then this one I pressed a little less and a little less and a little less until I finally got to the white. The same thing I did with the orange. So this Prismacolor pencils work really well because they're kind of waxy and they really get dark and solid. They become kind of a solid color. And then if you're shading, they have a little bit of white underneath as you go along. And so the hardest you can press to get this kind of color, and then you go lighter, lighter, lighter until you're just barely touching the paper to get the lightest color. This one was using the complement. So the complement of orange is blue, and you can see that back on your color wheel. So I did the orange here, and then I took a little bit of a blue pencil, this color blue, and sort of went over it again, and then I came back with the orange. So I was trying to just make a darker tone with that blue. I added a little bit of the blue to this one, and then I left this being pure orange, and then lighter and lighter. This one used black. I only added the black to this one box. You could kind of gradate out if you wanted to add more black going through. And then I started with red. And I would have done the same thing with the red. I didn't do the complement of red, the complement of yellow, that's violet. I didn't try that yet, so I just wanted to give you an example of kind of what you can do with your pencils to get these value gradation charts done.